I am absolutely overwhelmed by what I've been hearing concerning the judiciary and its overreaching, unbelievable.
Well, now we hear that it comes down to 5 people.
It comes down to 5. And by the way, let me tell you something. We have federal elections in America every 2 years. And every 2 years, you're going to choose 1/3 of the U.S. Senate. And every 4 years, you're going to choose a president or re-choose a president, depending on the circumstances. When any citizen goes to vote in this United States, the #1 issue that he looks at for president or for Senate should be, what are you going to do with the judges?
Wow.
Really? Are you going to appoint judges that are strict constructionists that will restrain themselves to what the Constitution says they're going to do? Are you going to give me more judges that think they're legislators? Yeah. If you're going to give me judges that think they're legislators, I don't care what else you believe, I'm voting against you, because you're screwing up the nation for the next 4 decades.
Right.
Because in this culture today, for the last 50 years, there is no part of government that's more dominant than the judiciary. And if we don't start electing presidents and senators willing to keep that branch under control, then it really doesn't matter what Congress does or what the President does, because they get the final word on it at the court. And that has to be something that we've got to get a hold of again as citizens. We've got to get that branch back under control. We need to elect presidents and senators who understand there is a separation of powers, that when the Supreme Court says jump, they don't say how high. They say, jump yourself. We're staying over here in our branch.
Right.
If Christians think that, well, this has nothing to do with me because this is not spiritual, you need to go back and see all the things the Bible says about judges.
Yeah.
Ezra 7:25 says, appoint judges who know the laws of God. Psalms 2, verses 10 through 12 says, judges of the earth, fear the Lord, serve His Son. That's a really remarkable verse. You've got scriptures in 2 Chronicles 19, verses 6 and 7, tells judges how to rule. God is all over the issue of judges. As a matter of fact, Isaiah 1:26, God tells us that judges determine the righteousness of a nation. Man, as Christians, we ought to be all over what kind of judges are going to be appointed.
Right.
That's a biblical issue, and it's time for us to get back engaged in that issue and choose senators and presidents who do the right thing with judges.